Bonjour! Oh, welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the winter podcast, live stream podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Oh, my name is Natasha. And we got a big old storm going on here. I thought I'd come out real quick. Say a little prayer before we get started. Gotta put out my tobacco. I wanna ask the Creator to help me speak well. So here's a little asema tobacco. Get you manadu. I'm gonna make this quick. Great Spirit. Daka we duka wishin, ando minaway noongum. Great Spirit, please help me to speak well today. Bikwech ka iji kakira gegu, ka iji chikea noongum. Thank you for everything that you do. And, yeah, miigwech. Odapanan niwi asema. Except my tobacco. Apenge. Amen. I'm going back inside. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep. Bonjour. Hi, sweetie. You ready to come in? Yep. All right. 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. No. Hey, Dave. Hi. I wasn't outside. Oh, wow, it's really snowing. Gitchi zogipon. It's really snowing out there. Did you put out your tobacco? Yeah. Did you say a little prayer? Yep. I asked the Creator to help me speak well today. Oh, good. Bonjour, gakira awia. Hello, everybody. Please welcome NANABOOZHOO. Okay, Bonjour, everybody. And, Bonjour, Mino Gigache, Michael Lyons. Hey, Natasha, how are you? I'm doing good. Good morning. You want to say hello to the BOOZHOO crew? Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's quite some storm out there. Yeah, it looks like it. Hey, Tracy's here. No way. Hi, Tracy. Bonjour, Tracy. Should we give her a gold star for being in first? Yep, gold star for Tracy. Wissany is here in second. Wissany. Bonjour, Wissany. Bonjour, Mino Gigaje. Good morning. Silver star. Wissany. And who's in third? Then MJ. MJ says, Bonjour, storm day, off work. Hey, all right. MJ has a snow day. Awesome. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's always cool to get a day off because of the storm. Yeah, it's really crazy. It's going to snow till noon, I guess. They're predicting 1 to 3 inches of snow and ice. I heard North Dakota is like, got a statewide, not ban, but there's a don't drive if you anywhere in North Dakota. I don't know. Hey, James Shacklebay is here, sweetie. Okay, bonjour, James. Bonjour, James. Nichiwad. Very good. That's our word today, huh? Nichiwad. Whoops, not that. Nichiwad. There's a severe storm. Really nasty weather. Niskadad. Niskadad. When there's nasty weather or a nichiwad, it's a severe storm. It's best just to hang around inside by the fire. By the Ishkode. By the Ishkode. Niskadad. Nasty weather. Nichiwad. A severe storm. Oh, did you get me some coffee? Yep. Well, miigwech. Makare mash kiki wabu. Black medicine water. Oh, that's so good. Oh, thank you. You're really quite a coffee chef. Yeah, I know how to push the button on the Keurig. I think it's good. Is that French roast? That's, yeah, that's the French roast. Ooh la la, wee wee, Frenchie. Remember, who is that rapey skunk? That was Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew. Talk about racism. What do you mean? Well, they portrayed French people as all being rapists. Yeah, they did. Maybe I'll just take this off. Sunny day. La-di-da-di. A-okay. So what else is going on around here? I don't know. Do you want to teach some Ojibwe? I could. Niskada, nasty weather. It's a severe storm. Today is Abatuse. That's our word for Wednesday. Abatuse. Abatuse, abatuse, abatuse. I got to say, Abatuse. Hey, baby. What song was I thinking of this morning? I was singing it right before the show. It was like, Babe, I love you so. I want you to know that I'm gonna miss your love the minute you walk out that door. Please don't go. Don't go away. I'm begging you to stay. Talk about a guilt trip. Yeah, no kidding. Who wrote that? Oh, is that Styx? Yeah, it's probably Styx. Those guys whined about a lot of stuff. I'm sailing with Tracy Wilkie. Is she here? Yep. BOOZHOO, Tracy. Set an open course for the Virgin Sea. Tracy says, I have not heard that song in years. Yeah, remember that? Please don't go. Don't go away. I wonder if that ever worked. What do you mean? Like a relationship was going to break up, but then the guy just breaks out in song, please don't go. Yeah, I don't know. If I wanted to break up with you, yeah, and I was like, packed my bags, I'm like, we're finished. Yeah. But you started singing, please don't go, I'd probably stay. Would you? Yeah. I'm going to have to remember that. Okay. 'Cause I'm gonna miss your love. You know, I mock it, but now I can't stop singing it. I love that song. Yeah. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. But today, you know what I wanted to talk about, sweetie? What's that? Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty. Guayakwa, dizzy win. Honesty. Guayakwa, dizzy win. Honestly. That's what my grandma used to always say. Yeah. My grandma could never swear. But she would, anytime she was like, if I said something crazy or whatever, she couldn't believe it. She'd go, oh, honestly. Honestly. But in the Anishinaabe, this is a little Auntie Natasha's Nabwako in for the morning on a snow day. Just because school's been canceled doesn't mean you can't learn something, kids. Pull up a chair. Have some coffee. Who cares? Yeah, you're old enough. I don't care what your mom says. Have some coffee. In the 7 grandfather teachings, Nijwaswi, Mishomis, Gikanu, whatever teachings are. Yeah. And the 7, let's call it the 7 Anishinaabe values. Nijwaswi Anishinaabe Apitendagozi. Yep. Apitendagozi. Our values. It's not the 10 commandments. These are like the 7 qualities that the ancestors said were really important to live a good life. And one of these 7 was honesty. You must always be honest. Never lie. Lying is really bad, huh, sweetie? Yep. Don't lie about going to the moon. Neil Armstrong, I'm looking at you. Don't lie about going to Mars. Elon Musk, I'm looking at you. Don't lie about whatever. But what I always thought was really interesting, each of the values had like an animal. Like one of the values in the 7 Anishinaabe values is love. Love. And you know what animals represents love? The eagle, isn't it? Yep, the eagle. And like courage is represented by the bear. Truth is represented by the turtle, I think. Yep. But honesty is represented by Sabe, Bigfoot. For some reason, the Anishinaabe, the elders, the ancestors, they didn't make a big thing out of it, but they just said, yeah, Sabe. You know, like how bears represent courage, Sabe represents honesty. And it makes you think that I think people in the past, that our ancestors believed in Bigfoot. I believe in Bigfoot. Yeah, I know you do. But, why do you think Sabe represents Bigfoot? Because people are being honest when they say they saw him. Really? I don't know. That's as good a theory as any. Sabe. I have a theory that the term Sabe is short for Miss Sabe. Some of you might have heard in northern Minnesota, they have this thing called the Mesabe Iron Range. And there's the Mesabe Community College. And there's Mesabe Avenue in Duluth. Mesabe, everyone's like, oh, that's an Indian word, but no one knows what it means. Well, it means giant. Mesabe. I think Sabe was just a type of giant they talked about. You know, the hairy giant guy that's leaving tracks in the snow. Sabe. Because then there's the word Mississippi. ZB is a river. A Mesabe ZB would be a giant river. And what's more giant than the Mesabe ZB or the Mississippi River? You know, it all works together. Yeah, it does. But anyway, Gwayakwadiziwen, honesty. And it's such a lonely word. Is it? Yep. Everyone is so untrue. Not Dr. Evils. Dr. Evils? Yeah, that's true. Dr. Evils is truthful. Isn't that true? Bonjour, Dr. Evils. Miro giga shape. And baby, what's going on? What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, baby, baby. Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name, I call myself. Actually, I call myself Natasha. So, what else are we going on? Dr. Evils cannot tell a lie. That was the whole thing about Pinocchio. Every time he lied, his nose would grow. You're a bit of a Pinocchio, aren't you? What do you mean? Well, like you and Michael. Michael's like Geppetto. Am I? Yep. And Nanaboozhoo dreams of becoming a real boy. And then there's a little Instead of that little grasshopper guy, we got Paul Stanley. Yeah. Somewhere. Actually, Gene Simmons sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow. No, he didn't. He sang When You Wish Upon a Star. Oh, that's right. When you wish upon a star. Check out Gene Simmons' solo album. It's actually pretty great. Makes no difference. I got the Gene Simmons solo album from my brother the year it came out for a Christmas present. And on Christmas Eve, we exchanged our gifts. It was stupid. For some reason, we felt like we weren't supposed to do that until Christmas Day. Like, we had to rewrap them. Did we do that? I'm probably misremembering. Anyway, my brother got me the Gene Simmons solo album in like 1980 or whatever. And it was so odd. I remember sitting down in my bedroom listening to it for the first time. It was Christmas time. I gave him an album too. I probably gave him The Wall or something. But to me, listening to Gene Simmons' solo album is always a Christmas song. I'm living in sin at the Holiday Inn. At the Holiday Inn, yeah. Living in sin. Oh, babe, I love you so. Yeah, Tracy's got the earworm now. Enjoy that for the rest of the day. It's kind of like I was watching something and they just played the first 5 notes of a song. And he goes, there you go. Now you can have this ringing in your ear for the rest of the day. And the song was this. We built this city. Okay. There you go. Have fun singing that for the rest of the day. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. I built this city on rock and roll. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, so today, I wanted to tell a story. I kind of feel like we should all take turns. This will be part of our Christmas program. What Christmas story would you like me to tell? Can you tell the Christmas Carol story? You got it. Today's early morning Christmas story. Debaji Moen is a story. Or actually an Adazukan. Well, an Adazukan is like a traditional story. Well, what's more traditional than Charles Dickens on Christmas? Good point. Today's Adazukan traditional Christmas story is called A Christmas Carol. Who's Carol? No. Back in the days of the English grandfathers, everybody wore gloves with their fingers kind of ripped through like this. This is where it was actually Charles Dickens and the Christmas Carol that inspired me to start wearing gloves like this. Really? Yeah, I always thought that looked cool. People wrapped in blankets with their little gloves. But anyway, I think it was because they were poor in the old days. Yeah, we're poor too. That's true. But anyway, so back in the days of the English grandfathers, there was an old man named Scrooge. Scrooge McDuck. No, Ebenezer Scrooge. Yeah, Ebenezer. What a great name. Ebenezer Scrooge. And he hated Christmas. People come by, oh, Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge. And he'd say, bah, humbug. This is a stupid Hallmark holiday. I don't even care. Get back to work. We got money to make. And he had a guy, little dude who worked for him named Cratchit or something. And the day comes, it's Christmas Eve, and Scrooge and little Jimmy Cratchit, whatever the guy's name was, He goes, hey, boss, can I get off work early? I'm going to go home to my family. We're going to have Christmas Eve feast. You want to come to my family? I know we're poor and I work for you and everything. But maybe my wife and little tiny Tim, you can come to our home for Christmas. And he's like, bah, humbug. I should dock your pay. It's bad enough you waste all my coal burning it up. But yeah, okay, fine. Go ahead. I go, then can we have Christmas Day off? Christmas Day! He's a penny pincher. I go, fine. That night, he goes, I'm not coming to your stupid Christmas party. I'm going to sit in my dusty old mansion next to the fire and just be miserable. So he goes home. He's going to get miserable. Christmas Eve. And then he's looking in the fire there. And he starts to hear chains rattling. And he goes, oh no, what's that? A ghost, a scary ghost. Through the flames. Who's there? It's his old partner, Marley. And he goes, Marley, what are you doing? I thought you were dead. He goes, yes, Mr. Scrooge, tonight I am the ghost of Marley or whatever. And these are my chains from the afterlife. Tonight you will be visited by 3 ghosts. Maybe you'll learn something about the Christmas spirit. And beware. Woo. And he goes back into the flames. And old Mr. Scrooge is like, oh no, my house is haunted. But he goes to bed, brushes his teeth, goes to bed, goes, well, whatever. Tries to fall asleep. Midnight, the dong, dong, or whatever. Or before I don't know what. At some point, a guy comes in. He's like, hey, boo. Is that what he said? Yeah. He goes, boo. I am the ghost of Christmas past. And Scrooge is like, oh no, a scary ghost. And he goes, Mr. Scrooge, you're coming with me. I'm going to show you something about your past. Grab my cloak. And Scrooge grabs his cloak and they fly away. And he flies them into the past. He goes through a portal of interdimensional time-space continuum portal. And he goes, this is the Christmas past. And he goes, oh, that's crazy. Is this when my mom and dad meet? Why are we in a DeLorean? And he goes, wait a second, what's happening? I'm in Back to the Future now. And he goes, no, wait. Here's your Christmas past. And he shows him as a little kid with his family. He goes, oh, look how happy I was. He goes, yep, see, you had the Christmas spirit when you were a little boy. Your grandma made you cookies, went out ice skating and that. But then what happened? You lost your Christmas spirit. And he takes him back home. He goes, you're going to be visited by 2 more spirits. Poof, he disappears. So Scrooge tries to go back to sleep. And he's tossing and turning there. What happens? Poof! Ghost number 2. And he goes, boo! I am the ghost of Christmas present. He goes, oh no! This is like the 3rd ghost I've seen tonight. He goes, yeah, there's 1 more to come. But listen, while you're sitting here getting hounded by spirits, I'm going to show you the Christmas present. Take my robe. And he takes his robe and they fly off. And they fly them through whatever. And they end up at, thank you, Dr. Evils, Bob Cratchit. I could not remember. Jimmy the Cratchit. Bob Cratchit's house. And they're like floating outside the window. I go, look how much fun they're having. And he goes, look at that. They got a Christmas tree and they're having a big feast. And that little boy, they can only afford 1, little, cane, not cane, what's that called? Crutch. 1 little crutch. But they're all happy because they have Christmas spirit. Because, yeah, look at them. They're happy. They don't got any money. You got money, but you're all miserable and alone. Because, oh, Christmas present. This makes me feel jealous. And poof, they go back. And he's like, oh, tries to go back to sleep. What happens? A little while later, poof, boo! I am the ghost of Christmas yet to come. And by this time, Scrooge is just freaking out. He's like, oh, I am scared most of you of all. And he goes, grab my cloak. I'm going to show you something, and I don't think you're going to like it. And off they go. Because look at this. It's your gravestone. And look, nobody's even coming. Nobody cares. Because you didn't have the Christmas spirit. You chose to be greedy with your money instead of buying Christmas geese, whatever, for, your friends. You should learn a lesson and have Christmas spirit. Poof. Suddenly he wakes up. It's the next morning. It's like, oh, I can't believe it. Was it all a dream? Did I really see those ghosts? And he runs to the window and he looks out the window and he goes, hey, you there? And there's a little boy in the street wearing his little knickers and he's got a scarf on. I think he's on a bicycle or something. And he goes, yeah, what you want? And he goes, you there, child, what day is this? And the little kid goes, what am I, a calendar? It's Christmas Day, sir. And he goes, here. And he throws down some silver coins and he goes, go buy me a big old Christmas goose. And the boy on the bike goes, I'm not exactly Uber Eats. You can't just throw change at me and tell me to buy stuff for you, man. But whatever. So off he goes. And Scrooge, he puts on his best clothes and he's like jumping around, I'm singing in the snow. And he learned his lesson, sweetie. Yeah. He learned that if the true meaning of Christmas is to be bullied into submission by spirits. Yeah. He goes over to Bob Cratchit's house. He's like, Bob, I'm so sorry. I was such a crappy boss. Here's a bunch of money. And I brought a special present for little Tiny Tim. Not Tom. Tiny Tim. And Tiny Tim opens up his present. And what is it? It's a second crutch. Because look, now you can use them properly. I don't know what's wrong with your leg, but... And little Tiny Tim goes, God bless us, everyone. And this is the story, kids, of the Christmas Carol. I never understood why they called it the Christmas Carol. Oh, because after that, Mr. Scrooge. Yeah, Ebenezer Scrooge. He went in for a transgendered surgery, and his new name was Carol. Really? Yep, became out a woman. He was like, hi, from now on, would you please call me Carol Scrooge? My pronouns are she, her, and bah humbug. That's not part of the story. You don't think so? No. Hey, we got $5 from Dr. Evils. Hey, be quiet, Dr. Evils. God bless us, everyone. Be quiet, Dr. Evils. We really appreciate it. You see that, kids? You see how a little Christmas cheer goes a long ways? If you'd like to support the show, you can give a super chat, or you can click the links in the description box to Patreon, PayPal, or GoFundMe. And you can order Ojibwe language books by Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist, at Amazon.com. Oh, since I'm talking about this, yeah, if you sign up on Patreon, we have a small group of people who support us every month automatically. We'll send you a book for $10 a month. Ojibwe words and phrases is just what it says. It's not a dictionary. It's just a collection of Ojibwe words and phrases. Like, here's some questions. Oh, look at that beautiful girl. Yeah. What are you called? Anin. Nikazoyan. Where are you from? Andi. Wenjabayan. Where are you going? Blah, blah, blah. Here's some weather questions. It is cool wind, nice day, and all that kind of thing. How much? $10 a month on Patreon. You get this for free. Or $9 once. You can have it too if you order it on Amazon. Don't tell them that. Yeah, well, it's kind of a ripoff. Click the links below. Anywho, speaking of commercials, should I play the commercial or should I play our song? Why don't you play the commercial? This New Year's Eve, we're going to have a New Year's Eve party. Are we going to just like start at 11? I guess that's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. What do you think? That gets awfully late. Yeah, but it's not really a New Year's Eve party if you go to bed at 10. That's what we usually do. I know. We haven't decided if we're going to do this, if we're actually going to live stream at midnight. We probably should. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're going to have a New Year's Eve party. If you'd like, here's our commercial for a New Year's Eve party. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne will take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. We too have run about the slopes and picked the daisies fine, but we've wandered many a weary foot since old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne will take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne will take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. Nobody knows what that song's about. For old lang syne. What's an old lang syne? An old anxiety. That's not what this is singing. I don't know what it means. We too have climbed about the slopes. We've climbed about the slopes. What, like the ski slopes? Yep. And picked the daisies fine. But we've wandered many a weary foot since old lang syne. That's what I love. I think that's Irish. I think it is. That's what I love about Irish people. But we've wandered many a weary foot. Who thinks like that? Real poets. But we've wandered many a weary foot since old lang syne. We've wandered a many weary foot. That's a beautiful song. Anyway, you want to get up here? Yeah, I could. Okay. Let me turn the show over to NANABOOZHOO, the star of BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. No. But first, Gimmick Wayne Dane and do you remember? Gimmick Wayne Dane and do you remember? Chalk hearts melting on a playground wall. Do you remember? Stone escapes from moonwashed college halls. Do you remember? Cherry blossoms in the market square. Do you remember? I thought it was confetti in our hair. By the way, didn't I break your heart? Please excuse me, I never meant to break your heart. So sorry, I didn't want to break your heart, but you broke mine. Gimmick Wayne Dane and do you remember a band called Marillion? How come nobody remembers Marillion but us? I don't know. I love that song. But this is not that song. This is a different song. Gimmick Wayne Dane and Gimmick Wayne Dane and do you remember? Gimmick Wayne Dane and do you remember? In a Ojibwe I say, or do you remember? Gimmick Wayne Dane and means do you remember? Do you remember? I remember one day, and you and me in the pouring rain, water ran down my chin. So you pulled me close and you drank it in, but I remember your ways. You and me in a sad embrace, and I remember a place where you pulled me close and you kissed my face. Will I ever see you again? No, I don't think I'll ever see you again. I remember one night and the casual fight by candlelight as the room grew dim. You lied to me when you talked about him. I remember your ways, and you and me in a sad embrace. And I remember a place where you pulled me close and you kissed my face. Will I ever see you again? No, I don't think I'll ever see you again. Will I ever see you again? No, I don't think I'll ever see you again. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons and Natasha. That was really good, bro. Thanks, man. Gimmick Wayndane, and do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember how to say Bijanago? How to say yesterday in Ojibwe? Bijanago. All my troubles seem so far away. Bijanago, Bijanago, oh Bijanago. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. But today, Nungum, Bijanago is yesterday, Nungum is today, right now, and Wabung is tomorrow. You could have told your story as the ghost of Bijanago, the ghost of Nungum, and the ghost of Wabung. That's right. You see, in the Charles Dickens classic Audazookan, classic traditional story, is all about past, future, and the present, and spirits. What's the moral of that story, anyway? Don't be a Scrooge. I guess, but he just gets bullied into submitting to celebrating this Christian holiday. What if the guy was like Jewish? I mean, maybe he didn't want to get into all that. Bijanago, yesterday. Nungum, today. Wabung. Dr. Evil says Wabung is the best time to do anything. Yeah, I got everything planned for Wabung. Yeah, we definitely should do that Wabung. Why do anything Nungum that you can't put off till Wabung? But tomorrow, I love you. Sweetie? Yeah? You want to take a phone call? Oh, sure, I'll take a call. I'm not doing anything else. Why not? It's not like I'm on live stream. Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Hey, yes, hello, NANABOOZHOO. It is I, Prince Harry.
Oh, hello, Prince Harry. Harry. Don't call me Harry.
Well, your legs are hairy.
They are not. It's Prince Harry, sweetie. Hi, Prince Harry.
Hello, Natasha. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Oh, just dreadful.
Why? What's the matter?
Well, have you seen our Netflix documentary series?
No, I haven't actually.
Perhaps you don't know, but recently I've released a documentary on my life and my wife, and I was hoping that by doing so I could finally afford some peace and quiet. I stepped down from me royal duties so I could finally find some peace and quiet, and yet the press, they hound me. It's a dirty game.
Yeah, sorry about that. I guess I could have told you it's kind of a dumb idea to release a document. I mean, what's going on?
Well, and everybody hates my wife.
Nobody hates your wife.
Oh, I beg to differ, NANABOOZHOO. My wife...
Yeah, what's her name?
It's Megan, I'm afraid.
Yeah, Megan.
Yes, I'm afraid people have turned on my wife.
Yeah, I did see that. Some people are kind of fed up with her personality.
No, it's because they're racists.
No, I don't think it's that.
Yes, it's true. The whole world is racist against my sister. My sister. Oh, listen to me. Because she's black, I think of her as a sister. But indeed, she is my wife. Would you like to say hello to Megan?
Sure, put her on.
Darling. Yeah? Would you like to be on the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast?
Oh, sure, I'm NANABOOZHOO.
Here she is.
Hi, NANABOOZHOO. Hello, Megan.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, I was just talking to your husband. Are you getting some bad comments about your documentary?
Yeah, they're racists!
Well, are you sure it's that?
Yeah, it's so stupid. I even had to curtsy to the queen. I'm glad she's dead.
Don't say that.
Well, stupid. I had to curtsy. I was like, hey, queen. Oh, your majesty. Such a pleasure to meet you. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I know. But come on. That was his grandma. You didn't have to carry on like that.
She was a racist.
I don't think she's a racist. But, so things aren't going so well with that documentary?
No, I don't know what it is. I just want people to leave us alone and to love us and watch our documentary.
I don't know if you can have all three of those. Leave you alone, love you, and watch the documentary. Like, I think you could have one of those three. But what do you think, sweetie?
Oh, I don't know. Hi, Megan. Oh, hi, Natasha.
Listen, Megan, can I talk to your husband again?
Yeah, sure. Hey!
I'm right here, darling. You needn't shout. Yes, Nanaboozhoo, what can I do for you? Yeah. I just had to get off the phone with your wife. I had nothing to say.
Believe you me, I know exactly what you're talking about. Say, what is the Ojibwe word of the day?
Let's see. We were talking about last night. Oh, we haven't talked about this. Here's 3 words for you, Harry. Dibakong.
Dibakong is that's last night, is it?
Yeah, last night. Dibakok would be tonight.
Dibakok, tonight.
Yeah. And then Dibakud is just our word for night. You can also shorten that to just Dibik, as in Dibik Gizus, the nighttime, or the moon, the nighttime Gizus.
Okay, let me see if I have this quite right. Dibakong is last night.
Yep.
Dibakok is tonight.
Yep.
And Dibakud is just the word for night, is it?
Yep.
I say, that's quite interesting. I love to learn the Ojibwe language.
Is that right?
Well, yes. Ever since I became a Native American, I felt like I should learn the language of the Native American.
Well, you're not really a Native American. You just moved. You're an immigrant American. Are you even an American?
I denounce my royal citizenship.
Did you, though?
I tell you the truth, I don't really understand what I've done. I've been so bewildered and bedazzled and frankly bewitched by my wife.
I'm not a witch.
I didn't say that, darling. Listen, I must go. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe?
Well, Harry, we don't say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawaba min, minawa.
Well, Gigawaba min, minawa. I will see you again, Nanaboozhoo.
Gigawaba min, minawa, Harry.
And to you, my darling Natasha. Gigawaba min, minawa.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Oh, all right, then.
Why is Bigfoot still up here?
I don't know.
Poor Harry.
Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for him, and I kind of don't.
Why?
Well, he did this to himself.
Yeah. But you know what she was talking about?
When she curtsied to the queen and she made a big deal out of it.
Yeah, people have all lost their minds over that, and I'm kind of with them.
What?
Well, in the documentary, it shows a scene where she's talking about... Well, first of all, he gets on there, he's like... Everything they talk about is like it's like the stakes are so high. And he goes, you can imagine how difficult it must have been for me when I had to tell my wife, an American, that she's going to have to curtsy to my grandmother. And then they cut to Megan and she's like, oh yeah, Americans will understand this. You know, when I heard of, you're going to royalty or whatever, you think the Middle Ages, stupid, blah, whatever. And then I meet this dumb queen, and I do the biggest curtsy I can. And I look up, and she's like giggling through it all. It's like, it's a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty, or whatever. Giggling and looking side by side, like. And you can see he doesn't find the humor in it. But because he's got no backbone and he doesn't lead his wife, he just stays silent, uncomfortably smiles as she just craps on his grandma. Yeah, what's wrong with curtsying to an elder? I'll curtsy to an elder. Well, that wouldn't be respectful. Well, I'd bow to one. Yeah, you can bow. Don't be curtsying to elders. Yeah, I get smacked in the head if I curtsy to one of my elders. What are you doing? Act like a man. You're like Don Corleone. Yeah, you see me go up to some of these old Indian elder, curtsy. Even the women, if I curtsied, I'd be like, you can act like a man. What can I do, Godfather? Stop crying. Anyway, so that's some Ojibwe phrases of the day. We got any more calls? We got another call, line 2. Well, I better answer that. Mino Gigajabe. Good morning, caller, and welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. Yee-haw! Hey there, NANABOOZHOO. It's me, George W. George W. Bush. How are you? Hey, George. I'm doing great. Sweetie, it's George Bush. Hi, George W. Hey there, little lady. I just wanted to call. I want to learn some of that Ojibwe language. I got to teach me the Ojibwe language. You want to learn some Ojibwe? Yeah, man. I get a kick out of listening to that. I like the way them Indians talked. Okay. Well, here's a word. Abituse, halfway, is our word for Wednesday. Say what now? Abituse. Abituse. And that means halfway? Yep. Abituse, or halfway. That's how y'all say Wednesday? Yep. I tell you, I'm halfway 3 sheets to the wind. What? Yeehaw! I've been down here having a good old time, man. I'm down here on the ranch, and I'm just about halfway there. What are you talking about? I don't know. I was trying to remember. What's that expression when you done drink too much? You're halfway, like there's 3 sheets to the wind. Half in the bag. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was half in the bag. No, you're not. No, man. I kid. I like to kid when I'm on the ranch. Sometimes I'm down here and it gets awfully lonely. Does it really? Yeah, man. I mean, I'd be painting my pictures, drawing pictures, painting cats, riding the fences. And all the time I'm thinking, you know what? I miss my friends up north. I'm gonna call that crazy old NANABOOZHOO, man. He always makes me smile. He makes me laugh, and I learned some Ojibwe. Well, that's great. I'm glad I can help out, George W. You want to learn another word? Well, I love to learn another word, man. Lay it on me. All right. Bijanago is yesterday. Bijanago, yesterday. Yep. Noongum is today. Now, Noongum, today. Yeah. And Wabung means tomorrow. Wabung, tomorrow. Well, how do you like that? Bijanago, Noongum, Wabung. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I tell you what, sometimes I just don't know. I love to learn. Well, that's great. Here is something we should probably talk about, though, huh? What's that? Gweakwa dizzy win. Honesty. Say what now? Gweakwa dizzy win. Gweakwa dizzy wind. Well, that means honesty? Yeah. I need you to be honest with me now. All right, man. I'll be honest with you. Ask me anything. 9/11. All right. How much of that was just total fakery? What you talking about, boy? 9/11, great tragedy. Two planes that flew into New York City and took down 3 buildings. Yeah. Like, what's the real story there? Well, you see, there were 19 young men, right? Yep. And they were terrorists. And they were jealous of our freedom. Okay. And so these boys, they were like, "Hey man, let's go America. We'll take some flying lessons, and then we'll meet some hookers and do some drugs. But the next day, we'll hijack some planes, and then we'll fly around. We'll do a joyride, and then we'll fly into the buildings, and then 2 buildings that go down, and then a 3rd building goes down too. But we don't like to talk about that." Yeah, I know. Tower 7. Yeah, Tower 7, and then the Twin Towers. And then one of them boys, he flew right into the Pentagon. Oh, yeah. But nobody caught that on video. That was the darndest thing. Yeah, I know. And then the 4th guy, he just crashed in a field in Pennsylvania, I think. Yeah, I know the official story, but what really happened? What really happened, Donald Trump, he did it. What? No, man, I'm just kidding. I can't tell you. That's classified. That is classified. But we're going to get them terrorists yet. You just wait. Now watch this drive. Okay. Listen, man, I better get going. All right. Hey, how y'all say goodbye? Well, we don't say goodbye. We say, "I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minawa." Well, then I won't say to y'all, "Gigawabamin Minawa." Yeah, you don't have to shout. "Hey, Natasha." Yeah. "Gigawabamin Minawa, darling." "Gigawabamin Minawa, George W." Well, all right. You come on down to Texas. I share a good time. Yeehaw! What a nut. Yeah, I know. I thought he was going to be honest about 9/11. I guess he didn't want to. He probably doesn't know. I don't think they told George W. anything. Yeah, no. I think he knows more about, he knew more about what was going on than Joe Biden does. Joe Biden doesn't even know who he is. Yeah. But, yeah, I think he was just, an actor. But whatever. There you go, kids. George W., which is short for Walker. Is that right? Yep. He was named after Herschel Walker Bush. I don't think that's right. No, I don't think it's right either. His dad was George H. W. Bush. George Poppy Herbert Walker. What's with these guys and having a million names? I don't know. And then there was George William Bush. Maybe it was Walker. It's probably Walker, Texas Ranger. That's his middle name. Of course, he's a Texas Ranger. Why didn't I think of that? He's that tough guy. Chuck Norris? Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is so tough. When he does push-ups, the earth moves down. He stays straight. Chuck Norris. I don't know. And then, finally, Guayacua dizzy wind is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. La-di-da-di-dum. Honesty. Are you going to be sad when Billy Joel dies? What? He's getting up there. Will I be sad? Yeah. Probably not. You're not going to be sad. No, I'll probably be responsible. Get out of here. No. I don't think there's any celebrity deaths that are going to affect me anymore. Like David Bowie. Yeah, when David Bowie died, I was in mourning for 3 days. Yeah, me too. What about when Paul Stanley dies? You think he'll cry? When Paul Stanley dies? No. I think if he had died 10 years ago, I would have been sad, but no. Not so much. Yeah. Would you cry if Elvis Presley turned out to be alive, but then he died again? Yeah, then I'd be sad. What if they found out Elvis Presley was still alive But then, right as they found him, he had a heart attack and died all over again. We'd have to have the whole funeral and everything again? Yeah. The king is dead. It'd be on the cover of everything. Be like, what? I thought he was dead. No, it turns out he faked his death, but then he died a second time. So, what are you going to do? I don't know. Okay. John Redcorn's coming in with a $5 chat. No way! Miigwetch, John. Thank you so much. We're in the money. We're in the junior. La 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 da 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 da. Hey, we got another call on line 2. Oh, really? Line 2, huh? Caller, welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air.
Hey there, dude. It's me, Keanu Reeves.
Hey, Keanu. Welcome to the show. Sweetie, it's Keanu Reeves. Well, hi, Keanu. How you doing?
Hey there, Natasha. I'm doing all right. Making movies, shooting guns, hanging out with my girlfriend. You know, life is pretty good. Life's pretty sweet. It can get gnarly, but then I get on the ocean and I ride the tasty blue waves.
Okay. Hey, sweetie, we got another $5 super chat. Get out of here. Miigwetch, MJ.
Hey, MJ, that's really gnarly.
No, it's not gnarly. That's very generous of her.
How do you know MJ is a girl?
I don't know.
Well, that's gnarly.
Okay. Miigwetch, MJ. Thank you so much, MJ. So what can I do for you today, Keanu?
Well, I wanted to learn the Ojibwe word of the day. I heard you were talking about the future and the past, and I wanted to learn how to say that in Ojibwe.
Well, I'd be happy to teach you. Yesterday, in our language, we call it BOOZHOO.
BOOZHOO, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I was out shooting my handguns and I was killing the bad guys. But then I was like, hey, dude, you're not even on a movie set. You're just straight up killing people. I better quit. So today, how do you say today in Ojibwe?
Well, in Ojibwe we say noongum.
So today I was all like, I'm not going to pull my guns out. Who do I think I am? That, what's his face?
Oh, who's the guy who killed the camera lady on the set of Rust? Oh, yeah, that super famous actor from 30 Rock. Yeah, and Glenn Ross.
Yeah, I don't want to be like that guy, that actor. He's been on your show.
Yeah, I know. We make fun of him a lot for killing, but now I can't remember his name. Can anybody help me out? Alec Baldwin. Thank you, Dr. Evils. Alec Baldwin. I got no memory in the morning. I need some more coffee. So you didn't want to be another Alec Baldwin?
No, that was gnarly, dude. That was not cool. I don't think you should have shot anybody.
Yeah, but you're constantly shooting people in your movies.
That's just for the movies, dude. Those guys, they don't really die. We're just playing guns.
Yeah, that is pretty much what actors are doing.
Yeah. How do you say tomorrow?
Oh, our word for tomorrow then would be wabung.
Wabung. Hey, tomorrow, Nanabooozhoo, you want to get together, go out in the woods, play guns?
Go play guns?
Yeah, play guns. We'll find some sticks, and I'll be like, okay, this is my machine gun. And if I shoot you first, you gotta fall down, and you count to 10. And then I run and hide, and then you can get up after you count to 10.
I am well aware of the rules of playing guns. I just forgot that's what we called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll play guns with you. Don't bring any real guns, though. I don't want to get shot.
No, man, I'm not Alec Baldwin. I would never talk to women the way he talks to women.
How does he talk to women?
He's all like, hands up, and then,
What?
No, I'm kidding. But have you ever heard the way he talked to his daughter?
Oh, when he left that message? Yeah. Yeah, he's a real creep.
Yeah, dude, that's not cool. That's not rad. That's absolutely gnarly.
Yeah.
You know it's not gnarly?
What's that?
My beautiful girlfriend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you want to say hi to her?
I'd rather not.
Yeah, hang on. Hey, darling.
What's that, Sonny?
You want to say hi to Nanaboozhoo?
There we go.
Hello, Nanaboozhoo.
Hello, Keanu Reeves' girlfriend. How are you?
I'm okay. I was just doing my knitting.
You're knitting?
Yeah, I'm knitting a sweater for Keanu for Christmas. But don't tell him. Darling, I'm right here. I just heard you. Oh, no, the surprise is over. I gotta go. Pfft, I pooped my pants. Nanaboozhoo, I gotta go. She just pooped her pants.
Every time, dude.
All right, but I don't even care that she's all old and nasty. 'Cause her love is real. All right, I gotta go. Giga waba min mina wa.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Giga waba min mina wa. He did it again. I know. I hate it that he does that. It's not even funny anymore. But he did remember how to say, I'll see you again. Yeah, I'll give him that much. That poor old lady, though. I think she's slowing down, too. Yeah. She sounds exactly like Joe Biden. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Oh, wow. We got to go, sweetie. All right. Hey, everybody. Hey, Gakina Awiya. Unless you want to add anything. No, I'm good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for getting up early with us. Maybe having some coffee with us, some black medicine water. Do appreciate it. Miigwech. Gabizendawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech. Ganawabieg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language. Drop dead gorgeous Anishinaabe ways. Get out of here. Beautiful Indian women like Natasha. Nikadon, BOOZHOO, sweetie. BOOZHOO, Gakina, Miigwech. Rockstar cartoonists. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. And me, humble Nanaboozhoo. Miigwech. I will see you again. Giga waba min, minawa. Hoa. All right. Well, now that the cameras are off, do you think we can talk about what the stuff we're really into? You mean Satanism? Yeah. Get out of here. Now let's talk about racist things. Oh, is the camera still on? I'm just kidding, you guys. I gotta get off the live stream. Miigwech. See you tomorrow. What?